Taryn Kloth.
That's okay, you got it, Emma.
Staying right in that corner. That's where she's been serving, just into the sun. As the sun gets higher and higher, Kristen Nuss keeps that ball off the ground. Double block. Net violation. I think they both netted. Is that 2 points?
Oh my God.
I do believe the score is 1 serving 5. Back to serve is Emma Donley. Emma Donley just finished her freshman year as a Cal Bear up in Berkeley, California. Taryn Kloth takes a look. Easy does it down the line. Let's take that side switch. We'll switch sides every 7 points. We're playing best 2 out of 3 sets. First 2 go to 21. Got to win by 2.
We're called in like 20 minutes and I just sprinted here. So awesome.
For Emma and Hannah, first ever qualifier that either of them have played in. They got through 3 matches in the long qualifier yesterday, all straight set victories, and now they run into the Olympians, the #1 seed. Donley on 2, but Nuss is ready for it, and it's 7-1.
Good idea, Emma. Nice swing, Emma. Let's go, Emma. Let's go, Hannah.
One more like that, Emma.
Way up top and on the line from Taryn Kloth.
Yeah, if they're shaky, close.
Beautiful shot right on the line. That's Hannah Fleming. Fleming's got some family and friends in the crowd. That'll work using the equipment. Fleming with the ace. Raising and ripping. Boy, oh boy, that was smashed. That bounces up and over the courtside boxes. Nuss from the other side, from the north side, serving from right in the middle. Boy, trying to go high line, not high enough. Taryn Kloth, another block for a point. We're going to take a timeout, I do believe. Yes, we will take a team timeout. Each team has one to use at their discretion. Hot start for TKN. Not 100% sure what the score is, as we'll try to figure it out. I'll let you know when I know. Check one. All right. Score check. 10-3 is the lead. 10-3 for Taryn Kloth and Kristen Nuss. Once again, if you're just joining us, everybody, my name is Mark Sherman. Right now, you're taking a look at the back of the head of Dane Selznick, one of the legends of beach volleyball, been around the game for a long time. Did you know, DJ Rouchet, that Dane Selznick was one of the first coaches, actually, on the AVP of beach volleyball in the early 90s. He, like, had 24 teams to his name that he was the coach. Now, this is all according to Dane Selznick. And I believe Dane Selznick, because he's Dane Selznick, but that's interesting. Coaching, yeah, coaching wasn't necessarily a thing on the beach until the 90s. Dane Selznick, the pioneer on the AVP. There he is. Boy, from a family of legends. Gene, of course, going way back. And his son, Dane, such a great guy to see on the beach. You'll see him on the beach up and down the beaches of Southern California just about every day. Oh my gosh, the shoulder cover. Uh-huh, look what I found. Set's a little bit tight, but no problem. A little bit tight, a little bit inside, but Kloth gets there. She'll go back to serve. It is 11-4 here in set one. Off the tippy top, finger tops. All right, we'll see if Emma Donley and Hannah Fleming can settle in a little bit here and get into a side-out rhythm. First set might be too far gone, but that's a great play and something that they'll need to continue into set two. But here we go, 5-11. Not necessarily done yet. That one's just out of reach. Taryn Kloth. And Nuss will serve 12-5. Pass a little bit tight, too tight, couldn't quite save that one. And it's 13-5. On two, ready for it is Kloth, and it's another block, her third block. It's 14-5. Kloth and Nuss, of course, coming straight here from the Olympic Games. Playing in that iconic venue under the Eiffel Tower. And they had a ton of Louisiana and South Dakota support. Again, Kloth affecting the play at the net. Nuss right there for the dig, and it is 15-5. 1 point to the automatic technical timeout. Down the line, beautiful serve, but a great pass from Hannah Fleming. Nobody at the net, she goes up the middle. And we'll take our technical timeout at 6:15. Taryn Kloth, Kristen Nuss, wearing their signature slunks. They were repping the slunks at the Olympics as well. Slunks, an official partner of the AVP. I was down there on the court and talking to Taryn and Kristen before this one. I was like, how's the jet lag going? And they're like, you know what? Our bodies haven't really felt like normal per se in a year in terms of the jet lag thing. So Donley and Fleming in their first AVP. Tough to take on the #1 seed anytime. Of course, to take on the #1 seeds who just came from the Olympic Games. But you never know. You never know what can happen. I was down there on the court talking to Hannah and Emma also, and they said, you know what, just don't make us sound like rookies. I was like, look, I spit facts, okay? I'm just saying what is. So me saying this is your first event is, you know, how do I not make you sound like rookies? I'd have to lie. And the rookie's not a bad thing. You're a rookie. That's great. Everybody had to be a rookie at some point, right, DJ Rouchet? Gary and Misty were rookies. DJ Rouchet was a rookie in 2004. 2003, excuse me, when you were 8 years old. Here we go, 6 serving 15. The rookie, Hannah Fleming, back to serve. And the non-rookie, Taryn Kloth. She was a rookie not that long ago. Taryn Kloth and Kristen Nuss coming out of LSU, where they won a lot and literally never lost. They come to the AVP. They come to Atlanta. Was that 2022, I believe? Wow, that's crazy. 2 years ago. Kristen Nuss and Taryn Kloth coming to Atlanta, playing the qualifier, winning the tournament in their first AVP. That's a beautiful swing. Emma Donley back to serve. Boy, dishing the back sets a little bit inside, maybe barely, but I'm really just picking it apart. That was a pretty darn good set. Kloth after the kill, she'll serve. Boy, that was a pretty low set for Emma Donley, and just pressing over Taryn Kloth from the service line all the way up. Look at this right hand into the seam. Boy, she read that all the way. Her 4th block. There's a block for Emma Donley, her first. I believe that's the first point on their serve for Donley and Fleming. The first non-side out from TKN. Hopefully a sign of good things to come for that team in set number 2. Way up top goes TK. That's Taryn Kloth, and we will take our side switch at 19-9. Just spitting facts, DJ Rouchet. Just calling it how I see it. Tricky, 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 but not tricky enough for Kristen Nuss. Nothing tricky about that one. It is 29, and it is set point. That's out of bounds, and that'll do it here in set number 1. First set goes to the Olympians, TKN 21-10. This is the Manhattan Beach Open match number 1, everybody. We'll have 9 matches for you today, and we're just halfway through the first. Going to be a beautiful day, beautiful weekend here in Manhattan Beach. We'll be right back with set number 2.
Magic, huh?
Here we go, back at it on Stadium Court here in set number 2. Kristen Nuss is going to start us off right from that corner where she was on the south side in set number 1. 21-10 was the score in the first. If you're just joining us, you're late. Also, welcome. There's a net violation and a point to TKN. It was all Taryn Kloth and Kristen Nuss in the first, taking on first-time AVP main drawers, first-time AVP qualifier players in Emma Donley and Hannah Fleming. The serve to Donley. That's an ace for Kristen Nuss. Kristen Nuss, the Olympian out of Metairie, Louisiana. Whole lot of family out of Louisiana and South Dakota for Taryn Kloth at the Olympic Games. I don't know if they made the trip over here, though. It is 3-0. I don't hear a lot of Louisiana cheers in the crowd in this first match. They might be asleep. It's 8 a.m. over here, but they should be jet lagged. They should have been up at 3 a.m. anyway, so who cares? Hannah Fleming, Emma Donley definitely have some fans in the crowd. Emma Donley out of Cal, just finished her freshman year. Swinging there is Hannah Fleming out of UCLA. It's 1-3. Oh boy, that, yes, there was potentially a touch, Taryn. Also, it was about a foot inbounds. That was a gnarly, high and flat and hard swing from Taryn Kloth. Just had a thwack to it. That serve barely clears the net. Good pass. Hannah Fleming, and to the corner. 1 point to the switch at 2-4. We'll take the switch at 5-2. Make it 6-2, Nuss back at the line. That's her second ace, second here in set number 2. That's block number 2 for Donley. Donley out of Menlo School in Los Altos, California, then to Cal Berkeley, University of California. What conference is Cal going to be in now? The ACC. Thank you, producer Daniel. Daniel knows all about college sports in general, so I appreciate that. Beach volleyball, though, is going to be what, MPSF? Oh, my goodness. Big swing. Almost kept alive by Donley. Yeah, the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation will still house some beach volleyball teams for now, for teams on the West Coast. I think I saw a map of the Big Ten, which is just the entire country. Last second wrist turn there from Donley. Very nice. No touch. That's out of bounds. Point to Donley and Fleming. We'll take the switch at your basic workday, 9 to 5. No basic workdays here on the AVP. DJ Rouchet, have you ever had a normal job per se?
When I was 17 years old.
Oh, me too. That was my only one. What was yours?
I worked at the equivalent of what CVS is, and then 3 months later I became a manager because I was awesome, and then a few months later I quit because I was DJing. From new employee at 17 to manager to bored and quitting. Fantastic. How long did that job last? It's a great question. I might have been there like a full year, because then I moved to California.
That was longer than my real job experience, as we see Taryn Kloth get the kill for 10-6. I was a lifeguard when I was 17. 3 months. 3 months. Did you have another job?
Yeah, I worked at a record label as an intern, and I worked for Madonna. Just throwing it out there, just name it.
Just worked for Madonna. By the way, didn't Madonna just have a birthday, or she's about to have a birthday somewhere, and it's like some crazy birthday thing happening? I don't know. That's really random. Sorry, everybody. Google it. Hannah Fleming back to serve. Okay, so Fleming, Donley, keeping with him here in set number 2. Looking a bit more comfortable out there than they were in their first stadium court experience in set number 1. And here we go, 7 looking at 10. Good floater, good low floater, just clearing the net, but a great pass from Taryn Kloth, and she sees the switch in the backcourt by Hannah Fleming and finds the open space to her right side. Kloth out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, played indoor volleyball at Creighton University in Omaha, and then transferred down to play beach at Louisiana State. Boy, that is a sharp turn to the angle, but out of bounds wide, and it's 12-7. Lots of players played indoor, transferred to beach, but now we're getting into the realm of beach-only college players like Donley and Fleming. Also, Kristen Nuss is playing on the beach at LSU. Even as I say that, now I have to make sure. Did Kristen Nuss ever play indoor? I don't think so. Sorry, Audrey, if I'm wrong. Text me. Audrey Nuss, I know you're watching. Kristen's mom, text me if I'm wrong about her not playing indoor. How about that scramble from all 4 players, and it continues. Whoa! I thought the rally was over like 3 times. Taryn Kloth. Now it's over. What a play. I was paying attention. Oh, DJ Rouchet. Probably heard that. The mic was still on. DJ Rouchet saying to our producer, Daniel, like, I know you probably weren't paying attention, but that was a great rally. Daniel, were you paying attention?
Unfortunately, I was not.
You were not? What were you doing?
You know, dealing with other things.
Dealing with other things, that's right. As long as our producer pays attention half the day. It's fine. TKN leading 13-8. What's that, Daniel?
No, we're good.
Don't be scared of the mic, Daniel.
Well, it's set up to hold on to the ball as long as possible.
Someone might be listening and take it incorrectly. Yeah, welcome to my life.
Just keep putting it up in front of you and hitting your offense.
Well, we just got a water cooler brought up here, and we are way up top right now, everybody. We're even higher than Kevin Barnett and Cameron Irwin are going to be this week, along with Rich Lamborn in the studio. This is match number 1 of 9 today. My name's Mark Sherman. After this one, in match number 2, you're going to have the real professionals on the mic. You're welcome. I'll be handing the mic over. Cameron Irwin and Kevin Barnett will be on for the next couple of matches. Then in our 4th match of the day, joined by the slightly less buff Rich Lamborn. I feel like he just got a little bit less buff. Lost like half a pound in the last few weeks.
Hannah, you got balls on the end now, okay?
Here we go, out of the timeout, 13-8. As Kloth and Nuss look to close it out. Donley and Fleming looking for something big here to force set number 3. 14-8. Yes, TJ Rouchet, that is Phil Dahlhauser watching on Dahlhauser watching on from just off the court. He'll be ready to take the court next. Dahlhauser, the Olympic gold medalist from 2008. Did that ball hit the ground? The referee says it hit the ground. Kristen and Taryn say, okay. Well, it didn't, but okay. Ted is convinced.
Yeah, it's not good.
Looked like they might run the back set, but goes in front instead, gets the kill. Got a very special happy birthday announcement to make after this point. That's out of bounds, point to TKN. Katie Boudreau on Instagram just informed me, DJ Rouchet, that it is indeed Madonna's birthday today. You know where she was born? Bay City, Michigan, DJ Rouchet. Fantastic. Wow. Might not have been able to hear that on the broadcast, but DJ Rouchet knows a lot about Madonna. Taryn Kloth knows a lot about blocking the ball. She's doing a lot of that. I think that's maybe 6 blocks in this one. Throughout the day, you can follow along at avp.com/brackets and avp.com/scoring to find out when and where your team will play their next match and follow along with live stats throughout. Most important stat, of course, is the score, and that is going the way of TKN. Getting towards the end of this one, out of the middle, Nuss into the top of the tape, doesn't quite clear, and we'll take the side switch at 10-18. Oh boy, that's real good from off the net. 19-10. Raising and ripping Fleming with authority. Loser of this match is not done at the MBO. They'll play another one today. You're in a double elimination tournament here. If you do lose today, you need to play, well, you need to play a lot more matches. Last year, of course, Julia Scholes and Betsy Flint, the #1 seed, lost their first match of the event and had to win 8 matches. The first team to ever lose their first match and come all the way back to win 9 total matches in a hurricane. Tropical storm, tropical depression, whatever it was. I was a little tropically depressed. It's not the sunny, or at least half sunny skies I'm used to in Southern California last year. That's out of bounds. A few straight here from Donley and Fleming. And it is match point, 20-13. The TK, Taryn Kloth of TKN, will serve for the match. And that'll do it, the ace to finish. Taryn Kloth, Kristen Nuss, fresh off the plane from Paris, France. Get their first win here at the Manhattan Beach Open.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, they'll play a little bit later today in the second round of the winners bracket. Emma and Hannah will play in the first round of the contenders bracket as they share a laugh coming off the court. Drew Hamilton the coach of TKN, being lazy, staying in Louisiana apparently. I don't think he's out here this weekend, so whatever, Drew. Don't want to see you either. But TKN, from start to finish, they looked like the Olympians they are. Kloth had 6 blocks up there. Nuss behind her was absolutely all over the place. Just looked controlled. Just looked controlled from these two the entire time. At a minimum, you have to win 6 matches to win the Manhattan Beach Open if you go undefeated all the way through. So TKN hopes that's the first of 6 as Donley and Fleming will head to the contenders bracket. We'll see more of these Olympians throughout the weekend here on Valley Live. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the start. This is the Manhattan Beach Open. Next match in about 20 minutes.